crazy. So what happened, dude? So like the other day you were doing what?
The other day I was just walking back and forth up and down this trail just because I hadn't been up here in a while. And my buddy had called me and asked where I was. He knows out back here pretty well, so I told him to meet me up here at that fenced off area. And on my way back, I was looking down, making sure I wasn't gonna trip over anything. And as I looked up, something was standing there, and it was hunched over, and the sun was setting, so it was really hard to see it. But it was, I mean, about the same, maybe about the same height as you, hunched over and just ran into the woods. And I stood there for a second, and I walked up to it, and I assumed it was my friend just playing around with me. And then I look over, and he's coming over from across the field.
Oh, wow.
And so the next thing I thought was maybe there was another friend, maybe it was Kyle or one of his friends messing around with me. So I stood there for a second, and he came over, and I had asked him who it was, and he had no idea what I was talking about.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I could not believe what I saw. And then I could hear where Kyle said he thought the rock had come from. I had heard creaking over there, and I don't know if that means anything or not, but it must have looked at me and then just bolted into the woods.
It said it ran really weird.
It did run weird. It like almost had like a little hop to it.
Like what? Can you kind of demonstrate what it was doing?
When it walked
like kind of
like weird, yeah, it made weird strides like that.
Huh.
I don't know, and it was just hunched over and its arms were down. So no, when it ran, it was still hunched over.
Like down, like
yeah, just like that.
Like trying to stay like maybe undercover or something.
Yep. Like it didn't want me to see it, and I just.
But it was on two legs, right?
It was, yeah. It was on two legs. And I didn't. It shocked me at first, but I didn't think anything of it because I figured my buddy was just messing around with me. But then he came across the field, and it was a really weird feeling. And right as it ran in the woods, I maybe heard it for like 5 seconds, and then I couldn't hear a thing. Dead silence. I mean, if I ran through the woods, you'd hear me crunching and, you know, going through brush and stuff. I couldn't hear it after that at all.
Do you have that audio?
Yeah.
So what is this?
This was, I woke up one night, my wife and I were sleeping on each a couch, and woke up, heard this screeching. I mean, loud. When I finally remembered to go get this, I went and put it out the window. I still got a good vocal, but it was way closer. Right. Right here. About the 4-second mark, a little after 4 seconds.
Oh wow, that is weird.
I've never heard it, anything like it.
Huh. That is really strange.
Right up to here.
That is weird.
Now I'll tell you, it woke us up. We were like, what the hell?
I bet.
And that was right outside my house. Dude, we hear vocals all the time.
It's so weird. I need to come out here, stay a couple nights, I think.
Like I said, the time when Kyle saw his, we came back up was the night after and heard wood knocks. And then they came up last night and heard wood knocks. And then right along that tree line. And that's where we went the last night, but right in that.
But I mean, it's just like this. And where it was right here where I saw it. It must have come through right here and ran that way. It was right here.
Into that big gap right there.
Yeah. I mean, I watched it hop over that tree right there.
So let's back up here. So where were you?
I was all the way up there.
All right, so whatever it was standing like right here.
Yeah, right there. And it just ran, when I saw it, it was standing right there. So it must have come right through there, and that's where we heard the creaking, where I heard the creaking, and where when we came up the other day, we heard the wood knocking.
Like a piece of wood, like maybe being stabbed.
Well, he went in there and took a branch and hit it off of a tree just to see if we could recreate it, and it didn't make the same sound. Ashley said she heard it sounded more like somebody was stomping towards us, but when Kyle was walking at the same time, so it was kind of hard for me to. The sun was going down. It was shining right on it. If I had to say a color,
Where was the sun?
it was like right here.
Yeah.
I mean, right above that tree line. So I can't tell you exactly what color it was, but it was a lighter color for sure. Is that something maybe? See that? How it's. Look at that. That's kind of weird.
Yeah, I'm not sure it doesn't look bear, but
Yeah, I mean, it definitely looks like something though.
it's more like a paw.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You did see some bear prints last time up here, didn't you, Bill?
I think I was right here when I saw it.
Yep.
I think I was right here when I had seen it.
So, I'm gonna. Is that thing still working?
Yeah.
Awesome. So I'm gonna go up there.
Yep.
And then tell me when I am about where you think you saw it.
Okay. It looked like it had ran in between those trees you were just looking at that were rubbing against each other. It had ran towards there, but I saw it more towards the middle of that path.
Which direction was it, from left to right?
Yeah, it was. When I looked, I don't know where it had come from, but when I looked up, it was in the middle and it went.
So you saw it right here, right?
Yep.
And what did it do? It just ran like this.
Yeah, but it was a lot faster than that.
All right, let me try it again.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Did you hop over that tree?
The tree's a little further.
The trees. It had hopped over something, like you had done.
There's a gap right there,
Okay, that may be what it did then.
so it's just.
Was it faster than that?
No, it was like that speed.
It's pretty good size, you know.
Yeah, it was. It was pretty much just like you had just done.
You guys are awesome.
Was it about my size?
It was hunched over, and when you were hunched over, it looked like it was still bigger, even though it was hunched
you
over.
filming now?
Maybe taller.
Yeah.
I don't think it was too much thicker though.
Come check this out, man. That's like a heel, mid-tarsal break. And
Whoa.
the front foot impression,
Yeah.
you know. So like that's a really cool print. Up here's the toes,
I'm gonna look for some more.
and that classic mid-tarsal break in the center. Just put it like right over here somewhere. So you're like right here. Yeah, this is good. Do you got a knife on you?
Yep.
Oh yeah. Sweet. So yeah, man, I think this is gonna work out pretty good, actually baiting for Sasquatch with a whole pig, dude. I mean, you know, I've done this with cows and had really good results with cows.
Really?
Yeah, we used a cow one time and took a whole cow out in the woods, and then used a trail cam on the cow. Oh, I didn't know there was aluminum foil in there. Drag that back. Oh, the whole pig's aluminum foil.
Holy crap.
Yeah, that's the whole pig. There's his face. Nice.
Still some meat in there.
Oh yeah, man.
I was wondering why it smelled so much like bacon.
Because it is bacon.
Yeah.
It's not just a skeleton.
I guess so.
That was from yesterday, guy.
Well, I didn't.
We just cooked it, man.
Yeah, I guess so. I didn't know it was cooked.
So there's this big old nugget.
Oh wow, there is tons of meat on that fucker. I might just come back here and eat.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah, we might find one of you guys. Just
Oh, that's gonna be fucking mangled.
Yeah, man. So I really think this is going to be awesome Bigfoot bait. I mean, we're right here in the area where you saw a Sasquatch, and you possibly saw a Sasquatch right over here. So we're going to go ahead and put this trail cam on here, and we'll come back in a few days and see what we get on video. Hopefully we're able to capture whatever it is that you guys keep seeing. You know? can't think of a better way than use a whole pig.
That sounds like a really good idea.
Right? All right, man. Well, thanks for everything today, and let's get this trail cam set up. Nice. Yeah. So I positioned the trail cam a little bit low, hopefully to catch whatever comes in on this dead pig. A lot of times we'll set the trail cams a lot higher in order to get something that's a lot taller. But I think that right now this is a good way to set up this trap, and hopefully we come back and get something on camera.